My name is Stella Han, a social worker in the past and now currently yoga teacher. I definitely still carry my values of being a social worker and being in the mental health field. I have an MSW and I invested quite a bit of my life to the social work field. So today what I'd like to, I'm sharing that with you because I want you to know that I definitely understand the different stressors that I experienced when I was a social worker. And I'd like to offer you some personal tools that you can practice for yourself and also share with your clients, your students, your loved ones, your friends. Today I'm going to share with you alternate nostril breathing. Okay, you may have heard this before. I'm going to show you the technique and we're going to practice it. Yes, alternate nostril breathing is being able to block off one side of the nostril and the other side. And we'll get down into the technique and I'll share the benefits of this practice, okay? So pick up your right hand and you can turn it towards you. But before we do that, go ahead and curl all the 4 fingers down into your palm. And your thumb is just kind of hanging out onto the side. And if you can, release your ring and your index finger. Okay, it's kind of awkward. And then you turn your hand towards you. Try to bring your ring and your pinky finger somewhat together. And just practice pressing just below the bony cartilage. So not so low, not in your nose. You want to put it right on the outside, right at the base of the cartilage, okay? And try not to push your nose too hard. Just nice and easy press. And practice breathing into the left side, just to notice if one side is blocked off. And breathe very calmly. Your breath is always moving and going, so you don't have to work so hard to find and connect with it. Okay? And just shifting, so you're just turning your hand or turning your wrist sort of, or just turning your elbow, and then blocking off the left side and breathe into the right. You may notice one side is more blocked than the other. It's quite normal. So you just take your time and be patient with it. Now another pro tip, if your arm's getting tired just hanging out there, notice if you're carrying into that shoulder, try to drop it down, relax the elbow down. And if you like, you can make a fist with your left hand and place it underneath the side of the rib, underneath the armpit, and take some time to find a comfy space. Sometimes the knuckles may bother you. And then once you're there, you just kind of rest. Rest your right arm down, okay? And it just kind of it's used as like a propper, okay? So it props up your elbow and props up your arm. Now, plug into the right side and breathe into the left side a few times. Very slow and steady. And try it out again on the right side. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, and keep your spine long but soft. Okay, and then lower your hands down and breathe in and breathe out. Another hand technique is you can curl the fingers using your ring finger onto the base of that, where that cartilage is, okay? And press on the left side of the nostril. Rest your middle finger and index finger onto the bridge of your nose. The pinky finger just kind of curls in and relaxes. And you can press with your thumb on the opposite side, the right side. So you can place weight onto the 2 fingers, the index in the middle, and just kind of shift the fingers side to side. Okay, blocking one side and blocking the other side. So you can do this technique. Try any of those 2 and see which one works best for you. You can also do the under the arm technique. Okay, so that's the hand placement work. And I want to also tell you the benefits of this practice. Not only does it calm you down, it purifies. If you're an energy working type of person, you believe in subtle bodies and the energy and the different chakras in your body, it definitely can clear the space in your body. The right side is a representative of this is called the Pingala, and this side is called the Ida. Okay, those are Sanskrit terms. You don't have to memorize those, obviously. But know that the left side represents the moon, which is more calming, more yin. It also connects with the right side of your brain. The right side is more represents the sun, the yang. If you know the yin-yang symbol, it represents balance. So that connects with the left side of your brain. Okay, the left side of our brain is the analytical side. If you're more of an intellectual thinker, you're always, you're more methodical and you're more into logic and language, it's usually the left side of your brain. And the right side, which controls the left side of your body, so the right controls the left controls the right side of your body, and the left controls the left side of your body. So going back to the right side of the brain, it's also the side where it's more creative, you're more artistic there. You'll notice a lot of, whether it's a myth or not, I'm not sure, but you'll notice a lot of people that are left-handed have the reputation of being creative. So there may be some truth to that, okay, because of how the left and the right side function, the brain, okay? So that's a little synopsis on the left side and the right side. If you want to explore that deeper, I'm sure we've all taken that class in our grad school or college course. So if you want a little preview, a review, go ahead and just Google that information. Okay, trying to keep things simple here, but I do want to educate you on knowing that it also can lower your blood pressure. However, if the breath work is creating more tension in the body, it can do the opposite. So you have to be calm, and the breath has to be easy. So we are going to do a counted breath, and if counting the breath on the inhale to like number 4 versus 8, if you're trying to go for 8 from the get-go without doing getting good or getting more skilled at the lower counted breath, you've gone too far. So that will actually create high blood pressure potentially. We want to use the breath work not to create more stress. We want to use it to decrease our blood pressure and a sense of calmness, okay? And breath work also regulates and it helps expand more space in the lungs. And if you're able to do that, the circulatory system doesn't have to work so hard in bringing nutrients to all different parts of the body. So breath work is definitely helpful in conditions the lungs to expand, and you know, when it comes back into place, it always usually goes back to the same place, but the expansion is what gets bigger, and if it gets bigger, it's able to move and flush the body more at a greater capacity, which means that if you're able to condition your body to do this, you will start to automatically breathe deeper and longer, which is very ideal. So you don't have to think about it, but you have to practice for it. Otherwise, if you have a very stressful work life, or not even work life, just in general, we're all, you know, go through different emotions, and if the emotion is very much tied to our breath. So if you take time to practice it, it will become more of a automatic practice, automatic way of carrying yourself, so you don't have to work so hard. So as a result, the hope is for you to become more healthy, because you're able to expand and into your lungs, and through that expansion, being able to push the blood evenly and more with more nutrients all around your body. Okay, so it's going to help release toxins and support your lymphatic system. Okay, all right. And it also preps you for meditation. Okay, it's not easy to just dive into meditation without feeling a sense of calmness and balance. So this will help you get to, it's a nice preceptor to go in before you go into meditation. All right, so especially if you are a beginner and you're not able to dive in, this will help you. Also, another thing, it can help aid you in sleep as well. So learning to regulate on your own is definitely going to help you as a result. Can't have this fly flying around me. Okay, so let's dive in. Yes? Okay, I think I spoke a lot. So get a nice comfortable seat. I have a couple of options here. I have a folded blanket, just like here, and these are the blankets that are nice. You can fold it into this kind of rectangular piece, and you can stack two, which is nice. These are something you can purchase online if you like, and you can sit here. Notice the height, and which allows the legs kind of to fall over, create space into the hip joints. You can also sit on a block with a blanket on top. These tend to be, this is a cork block, which can be a bit hard on the sits bones. In the last video, I showed you guys a meditation pillow that's made out of buckwheat hulls or shells, which is nice. You can also get one of these bolsters and sit on it this way with the bum sitting at the end, or if you like more of a bench, you can sit this way, okay? Sit on it with the bolster. This, I think you got it. Okay, so find a comfortable seat, and once you're there, let your legs just fall, and create the hand gesture that's going to work for you. So I like the 4 fingers rolling in, release the ring finger and the pinky, the thumbs on the outside. And before we begin, just press right at the base of where the cartilage ends into the nostril, and just practice shifting sides, going side to side. So press with your ring finger, press with your thumb, press your ring finger onto the left side, and back onto the right. Okay. Now, you can also place your fist under to rest, which is nice. And also, we're going to do a counted breath here. I'm going to start with 4, and I'll probably keep it at 4, and you can take it in your own initiative to increase it to 6. I recommend practicing breath count of 4. It depends how often you practice. If you practice every day, you can do breath count of 4 for 1 full week. Second week, increase it to 6. Third week, increase it to 8. If 8 still feels a bit much, go back to 6. So you really have to slow things down and notice how your body's reacting, okay? If you feel like you're overstraining or something feels uncomfortable, you're getting dizzy, give yourself some breaks, and also maybe not breathe so lengthy of a time, okay? So let your body acclimate over time. You want to take time in learning this breath. This is your breath. You take as much time as needed to feel comfortable and to feel a sense of ease and grace and smooth. You want to be smooth about it, okay? All right. So your seat is important. Sit up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders. You can bend the head side to side. I like to squeeze the shoulders up just to create some contrast, and then drop the shoulders down. Again. And exhale. One more. And exhale. Pick up your right hand. You can just rest the other hand down onto your thigh, or make a fist and place it underneath your arm, right into near the armpit area. Curl the fingertips down, releasing the releasing the ring and the pinky finger, and slowly close into the left side. So breathe into the left side. We always start on the left, the cooling side. The right side is the heating side. So represents sun, and the left it represents moon, just like yin and yang. Okay, so there's definitely an opposite kind of concept here, and the whole point of finding a relationship, keep breathing on the left, with the left and the right, is to create that middle ground, which is a sense of balance. Okay, plug the left side, and then breathe out of the right a few times. If it feels dragging or stuck in some way, just give it some time. Slow the breath down. Try to pass through that drag. Give it some time to open up and release. Okay, plug the right side, inhale through the left. Exhale through the left. Plug the left side and inhale through the right. And exhale through the right. Plug the right side, exhale through the left. Inhale, focusing on the left side. 2, 3, 4, pause. Exhale through the left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release your arm. Breathe comfortably through both nostrils, obviously. But you may feel more clarity on the left. Okay? Fold your hands, place your hands. Use your ring finger to plug the left side. Inhaling through the right. Exhale through the right. Relax your jaw. Inhale through the right for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale right. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can keep your hand gesture. Just lower the arm down. Inhale. And exhale. A little bit softer. Breathe in super slow. And super slow exhale through the nose. Try to fill up all the way up to the top. Take another sip. Exhale all the way out to the bottom, to the end. One more. Super slow and controlled. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the nose. Back to normal breathing, natural breathing. Just let it come to you. Now we're going to practice alternate nostril breathing. I'll guide you through it. So one cycle is considered inhaling through the left, exhaling through the right. We're going to inhale through the right and exhale through the left. That's considered one cycle. We're just going to do, we're not going to count, we're just going to do a few together. Okay, so just stay with me. Plug your right nostril right at that cartilage, right up below it, just to block off the right side. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close the nostril with your ring finger. Exhale through the right. Inhale back into the right nostril. Close with your thumb and exhale through the left. That's one cycle. Inhale through the left. Close, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close the right side, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left for 1, 2, 3, 4. Close, exhale through the right. 2, 3, 4. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, close, exhale left, 2, 3, 4, inhale left, 2, 3, 4, close, exhale right, 2, 3, 4, inhale right, 2, 3, 4, close to right, exhale left, 2, 3, 4, inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left, inhale left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left. Keep going at your own pace. Slow it down. Relax the shoulders. Just imagine something very pleasant, like smelling a flower. Make it easy, delightful. Body relaxed, jaw relaxed. And if you lose track, no big deal. Just jump right back into it. Really slowing it down, taking your time. Finish up your last round, exiting on the left. And then lower your hands down, relax the shoulders, spine long, breathing naturally into the nostrils. And exhaling. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through your nose. Take one more mindful breath. And then just simply return to an effortless breath. You're just sitting tall, noticing the air moving through your nostrils. Your jaw is soft, your tongue is resting. Your eyes are perhaps closed or soft. And allow yourself just to be in this moment, observing and noticing your breath, nothing else. Slowly open up your eyes. So this concludes our lesson today. Feel free to increase the length of your breath. You can count to yourself, maybe up to 6, maybe up to 8, and know that it's a gradual process. And to get to the next level, please practice the humble variation, which is to count to 4, at least for 1 week, and then you can proceed to the next, okay? And the seated meditation afterwards, you can play ethereal music in the beginning of your practice and just kind of absorb the sound of the music. If you like counting, you can count your breaths, just like how we did in the first video, or just sit and observe. If your mind is still racing, you may need a longer time of doing the alternate nostril breathing. And make it calm, make it soothing, make it relaxing, create that intention. Notice if you're holding on to anything in the body. Thank you so much, everybody, for if you've heard this much this far into the video, congratulations, thank you so much. I'll do my best to keep them short, but there's so much to explore and explain. Please feel free to practice on your own or replay this video. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.